Hello, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the J Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Joshua Nowakowski, back again with another episode for this weekend. My last episode got uploaded on Saturday afternoon. Had some difficulties uploading it, but that one's up now. If you haven't watched it, go watch it already. It's about all NBA free agency. That's all I covered on that episode. This episode, I'm going to be covering basically everything else that went on: Olympic sporting events, NFL, MLB, and then I got a fun little thing to end the episode off with something I did today, and want to talk about that. If you're watching on YouTube, no jersey. I'm rocking the Jackie Robinson Day T-shirt that I got at Dodger Stadium earlier this year. Saving the jersey for next episode. Hint, hint, wink, wink. You'll see an episode coming out later on, midweek episode, because I'm going to be out of town, so I won't be able to record a podcast until probably Saturday night, next Saturday night, unless I get to record in San Francisco, which is where I'm going. But I doubt it. But you never know. So maybe I'll be able to record while I'm there. But if not, I have a fun episode for you guys planned after this. But let's get straight on into today's episode. So I do want to start off at the Olympics, where I have some stuff to cover, things to talk about. First, men's USA basketball, they did prevail. They beat France in the gold medal match, got their gold medal, got revenge on France from earlier in the Olympics, and really proved a lot of us wrong because, I had my doubts on the USA. A lot of people had doubts on the USA in this roster. And they pulled through this time, got the gold medal. Kevin Durant really put the team on his back and led this team and country to the gold medal. So props to him on that. But yeah, I am bummed though Slovenia did not medal. They did lose the bronze medal game to Australia. So US got the gold, France got the silver, Australia got the bronze. And one thing, so for you listeners who didn't know, I had a bet with the 2.5 Hoopers, Josh Rhodes and Jacob Lehman. I had a bet with those two that Slovenia would finish higher than the US. And if they did, they had to get Slovenia team jerseys, but they couldn't get Luka Doncic because they talked about how Luka's the only one on the team, this and that. But if the US finished higher than Slovenia, they got to pick out any player on this year's Team USA, and I had to buy that jersey. So I lost the bet. And the player that I believe they chose is Chris Middleton. So I'm going to have to get a Chris Middleton Team USA jersey, and I'll rock it for a pod. I'll rock it for a podcast. So, yeah. A bet's a bet. Oh, well, but nothing you can do about it. But moving right along in the Olympics, the women took the gold as well, getting the gold medal there. And really, yeah, the men and women sweep the basketball golds. Good job. I did catch some of the women's gold medal game. They played some great team basketball. Good game. Great win for them. And yeah, getting the gold. And the last thing in the Olympics was baseball. At 3 a.m, my ass woke up to watch USA play Japan for the gold medal match. And Japan came out on top. US got the silver. And I believe it was the Dominican Republic getting the bronze. But yeah, unfortunate loss for them. They lost to Japan twice in the Olympics. But Japan was a really talented team. And the U.S. were underdogs in that match, I will say that. But congrats to Japan getting the gold there. U.S. really did do a great job getting a silver still, and Dominican Republic getting the bronze medal. But if you didn't watch, I had so much fun watching the Olympics in general. Just watching some of these events, water polo, some of the track and field events, Handball, that was a really fun one. It's like indoor soccer, but with your hands. That one's fun. Some men's volleyball, men's beach volleyball. That was some fun matches early on. Watching Italy play, they have this guy. He does a really weird serve. It was really fun to watch. Ping pong. I love watching ping pong. That's a good one to watch in the Olympics. Didn't catch too much of the skateboarding. I know that was a new event. I didn't get to see a lot of that. Didn't see a lot of the gymnastics either. But I love watching the Olympics. I always have a great time just watching some of these sports that I only watch every 4 years, and that'll probably be the case until 2024. I guess 3 years since the Olympics were late this year. So until 2024, I probably won't be watching any water polo or rugby anytime soon. But you never know. Things could change. You never know. But yeah, comment down below. Let me know, what were some of your favorite events to watch in the Olympics, best performances, biggest disappointments. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on what you thought of the Olympics. I enjoyed watching them on TV. I know some of the players and athletes competing, talked about some of the issues at Olympic Square and this and that, which, it's unforeseen circumstances, and I understand that. But let me know what you thought about the Olympics. I had a great time watching them, even getting up as early as I did to watch them. It was super duper fun to watch. And and now we wait till 2024 in Paris for the next Summer Olympics. But Winter Olympics, not too far away. Those are coming up really fast, really soon. So excited for that, to watch some hockey, some curling. Those are the main ones I watch at Winter Olympics. I'm sure there's some that I'm missing, but those are the two big ones I watch during the Winter Olympics. But moving along, next thing I want to talk about in the NFL. So NFL is back. The first preseason game was played. That's right. Thursday, the Hall of Fame game was played between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys, with the Steelers coming up with the win, 16-3 over Dallas. I didn't catch a lot of the game. In all honesty, I don't watch a ton of preseason football. I will watch some, but I really don't watch a lot. I'm just being honest with you. I don't watch a lot of preseason football. Just because, I don't know. I do like to watch some of these rookies play, and, the big rookies, and see them play a little bit. But I don't know. I just have never been a big preseason guy, and that's just me. I mean, I'm going to watch the Vikings. I want to see Kellen Mond in there. I want to see how some of these other guys look on the team. So, of course, I'm going to watch that. And August 12th will be the first week of preseason starting. That's going to be Thursday. We'll have week 1 of the preseason, week 2, and then we're into the regular season. Football is right around the corner, and I'm so excited. I will be having news about my fantasy football league that I did last year. It went really successfully. I thought it was a great environment. The winner got a jersey. I got him a championship ring. I thought that was really fun. I don't know if you guys want to do the jersey again, or if you'd rather do money and put money involved. Whatever you guys would like, I'm always open for options. I'm cool with just doing the jersey again and making it free. But if you guys want to put your money where your mouth is and add some money and make things interesting, by all means, let's do it. Let me know if that's what you'd rather do. Shoot me a text, comment down below, DM me, whatever, let me know. But I'll be coming out with details about that very, very soon, because football is right around the corner. I'm about a month and a couple weeks away, September 19th. I'll be there for week 2 for the Minnesota Vikings in Arizona, and I can't wait for it. But other than that, in football news, tough news for the Indianapolis Colts, as Carson Wentz goes down with a foot injury, and his timetable 5 to 12 weeks. And then the very next day, Quenton Nelson, same exact injury, 5 to 12 weeks, which, with today's science and technology and knowledge of the body and stuff, that's such a wide range of 5 to 12 weeks. And by what I read and saw, basically, 5 weeks is if things go really, really well, and it's not it's not as serious, but still needs healing. 12 weeks is more like where things go really, really bad, and it's like worst case scenario. So what I've read about Quenton Nelson, offensive guard, one of the best offensive guards in the NFL, is his is more on the being safe side, and his is more like 5 weeks. With Carson Wentz, I've seen more like it's going to look like 8-9 weeks for him, and that's just what I've read. I could be completely wrong, but two big blows for the Colts before the season even starts. They're probably not going to start the season with Carson Wentz. Quenton Nelson, I saw, is hoping to be back. We'll see. If he's not on the field, it's going to be tough. And the Colts have a tough schedule, I believe, early on in the year, if I'm not mistaken. They have a pretty tough schedule early on. So hopefully they can get back on the field as soon as possible because, I want Carson Wentz to succeed. I didn't think he was given a fair shot in Philadelphia. And I just want to see him succeed. And I was hoping that this year he'd get the chance in Indianapolis, but we'll see how much the injury holds him back when he can return and stuff. But we'll see with that. Another Justin Jefferson suffered a sprained AC joint, and according to reports, he avoided a very serious injury, which big deep breath for Vikings fans and me, because it's been a rough week of training camp for the Vikings. Kirk Cousins missed from Saturday until Thursday. He came back Thursday on the COVID protocol list, and he does not seem like he's going to be vaccinated or getting the vaccine anytime soon, and it's cause for concern on if he gets stuck in protocols again. He's probably going to miss a start if it happens, So that is cause for concern. And then hearing the Justin Jefferson injury news, hopefully it doesn't seem like it's serious and that he should be back on the field for week 1. That is great news. That makes me very, very happy that he avoided that. But big break for the Vikings there. And hopefully he recovers from that injury fast and it doesn't affect him at all in the field. That's all I can hope for as a Vikings fan. But that's really Josh Allen did get an extension. I don't know the details on his extension, but I know him and the Bills did agree to an extension. But I believe that's really all the NFL news that happened. Nothing yet, nothing major, just the Hall of Fame game. Hall of Fame ceremonies are all this weekend. A ton of names going in. Troy Polamalu, Jimmy Johnson, oh man, I'm blanking on a few names. Steve Hutchinson, I believe, is one of them too. There's a ton of names. There's like 19 people going into the Hall of Fame this weekend because it's 2020 and 2021 class combined. But those are just some of the names I remember. I know there's a ton more that I'm forgetting. That's just off the top of my head. I haven't seen any of the speeches or anything. But yeah, I mean, let me know some of the names I missed that on there, but that's really all that's gone on in the NFL. In the MLB, it's been a big week. We had all the teams, we had the trade deadline. Now all these teams are getting their guys up. Max Scherzer made his debut for the Dodgers against the Houston Astros, pitched, I believe it was seven great innings of baseball. Dodgers got the win against Houston, and the Astros came to town. And Dodger fans let Jose Altuve and Carlos Correa hear it, as they should, because they're cheaters. They were cheaters, and they heard it from the Dodger fans because that was their punishment right there. That was their punishment because Rob Manfred decided not to punish them because he's a moron, as we all know. And as we know on this podcast, we're not Rob Manfred fans there, but yeah, the Astros came to town. The fans let him hear it. The boos, all of that was great. I did see a couple of fights that broke out. I'm not for that. I know things got pretty rowdy in the first game and stuff, after people had consumed enough alcohol and beers were being thrown and stuff. That I'm not okay with. That's where you're crossing a line. Go there, cheer for your team, boo the Astros, give them that. But don't get into fights with fans. Don't be doing that stupid shit. I'm not a fan of that. just enjoy the game, enjoy that awesome environment that it was. I could feel the energy from that stadium to my living room couch. It was an awesome energy. First time back there with fans, and yeah, they heard it. They got to hear it. Joe Kelly came in again. Correa got him back, hit a home run off of him. Whatever. That was the game the Dodgers still won. They split that series. But yeah, Houston came back to town. Other MLB news, Ramon Laureano got suspended 80 games for violating the MLB's PED policy. So he is suspended for 80 games. Tough blow for the A's. Yeah, that's all I can really say on that. It's a tough blow for the A's. I know they went on and got Starling Marte at the deadline. But yeah, that's I believe that's like the first real big name on PEDs this year is Ramon Laureano. In other news, I know I said this was a couple podcasts ago. I said I wouldn't be surprised by August 1st if 3 pitchers had been ejected. Well, only one got ejected, so I was wrong on that. I was wrong on that. Oh well, sucks, but and I think I want to end. Trey Turner, also for the Dodgers, made his debut with the team yesterday. I want to pinch hit at bat. Got his first start today. Showed off his wheels. Dodgers got the win against the Angels as they are still chasing those damn Giants in the standings. And it's been a few weeks, a week and a half. I'm going to give a standings update. So we're going to start in the AL East, where Tampa Bay has taken over Boston for first place in the division. 3 games behind Tampa is Boston. 5.5 back of first place is the New York Yankees. 7 games back of first place are my Toronto Blue Jays. And the Baltimore Orioles in last place, 28 games behind first. In the AL Central, it is a comfortable lead for the Chicago White Sox as they lead the division. Second closest team is the Cleveland Indians, or soon to be Guardians, who are 10.5 games back. Detroit, 12 games back. Kansas City, 17. And in last place, my Minnesota Twins, 18 games back. I say my Minnesota Twins because I picked them to go very far in the playoffs this year, and they are not going to make it. Big underperformers there. And in the AL West, Houston Astros, they do lead that division. Oakland, 3 games behind. And then a pretty big gap here. And the Seattle Mariners are in third place, 8.5 out of first. The Angels, 10 games out of first. And the Texas Rangers bringing up the rear, 27 games out of first place. Now, in the NL West, it's the San Francisco Giants leading the division, best record in baseball. Behind them are the Los Angeles Dodgers, 4 games behind the Giants. The San Diego Padres are 7.5 games behind the Giants. The Rockies, 20 games, and Diamondbacks, 33.5 games behind the Giants. In the AL East, it's the Philadelphia Phillies in first place in the division in a while. And a game and a half behind them is the New York Mets. And 2 games behind the Phillies is the Atlanta Braves. The Washington Nationals, after selling off their team, 8 games behind the Phillies. And in last place, it's the Miami Marlins, 11 games out of first. In the NL Central, it's the Milwaukee Brewers in first, with the Cincinnati Reds 6 games behind. And behind the Reds is the St. Louis Cardinals, 10.5 out of first. The Cubs, 14.5 out of first. And the Pirates, 25 games out of first. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to do a wild card update too, because we're at that point in the season, so why not? So first in the AL, remember, division leaders, Tampa Bay, Chicago White Sox, Houston Astros. Currently holding the 2 wild card spots are the Boston Red Sox and Oakland Athletics. And only a game and a half behind Oakland is the New York Yankees. 3 games behind Oakland are the Toronto Blue Jays, and 5.5 games behind the Oakland A's is the Seattle Mariners. So tight race there. We'll see what happens in the next month and a half of baseball. End of September, so 2 months almost of baseball. In the NL, it's the Phillies, the Brewers, and the Giants as the division leaders, with the Dodgers and the Padres as the wild card teams, the Dodgers being the top team there, and then Boston being the top team by a game to Oakland, Dodgers have a 3.5 game advantage on San Diego. And this one a little bit wider. The only team I can really see, the Cincinnati Reds, they're 2.5 games behind the Padres. Next after that is the Mets. They're 6 games out. So it's really looking like a 3-team race there between those Dodgers, Padres, and Reds for those wild card spots. But there's a standings update for you guys. That's as of 1:15 a.m. on Sunday, August the 8th. And so last part of the episode, this is super fun. I'm super excited for this. If you did not know, Saturday, August 7th was National Baseball Card Day. Now, I used to collect baseball cards, basketball cards. I used to collect all types of sports cards like crazy as a kid. I have a ginormous collection of cards. But I really haven't gotten cards since middle school, probably middle school. Was the last time I bought a pack of cards, really. So I'd gotten out of it, and I don't know why, but the past 4 weeks, I've really had the urge to get back into it. And, then I saw it was National Baseball Card Day, and I was like, all right, I'm getting back into it. I'm doing it now. So with National Baseball Card Day, Topps did some giveaways, which I did not win any of them, but oh well. But they also did in participating stores, which they had a list up. If you went in, basically you made a purchase of anything, they would give you a special pack of cards. They'd give you 2 cards in a sleeve, which are part of a select 30 list, where, like, I guess if you're crazy, you want to try and collect all 30 of them. And then a pack of, I believe, about 5 other cards. I think about 5 other cards. So they gave you a pack of 7 cards in total. So I went to a store, Northridge. That was closest store that was listed there. I went in and they had some awesome cards. I could have spent an hour in there, and I could have spent probably way more money than I ended up. I wanted to reserve myself because I did some more shopping when I got back home. So first, I'm going to show you the cards that came with the National Card Day, and they come with a little special symbol. So I'm going to show you the cards I got in that. So in the 5-pack, so not the 2 select names, in the 5-pack, I got a Mookie Betts card, and then I got a Randy Arozarena card. And if you're listening on Spotify, I'm sorry. If you want to see the cards, watch on YouTube. If not, you're just going to hear the players. Buster Posey, I got as well, right there. Next card I got was a Jose Ramirez. And I love the little, like, National Baseball Card Day at the top. I think that was really cool for them to do. I love that. And then Luis Robert for the Chicago White Sox. And then the 2 select cards that I got. I got a rookie, Alec Bohm. And it's a rookie card, National Baseball Card Day. Super cool card. I was really happy with that. And my boy, Fernando Tatis Jr. You see the special symbol up there. Super cool. So those were the cards I got for just making purchases at the store. And each store basically had the different select cards, so it's kind of random on what you got. But there's a list of all 30 of all the different players you could get. But and then I got a pack of opening day cards, but I don't really need to show those. I got a couple rookie cards, but nothing too special in that pack. But I did grab 4 rookie cards of some current MLB players. So the first one, I'm going to save this first one, is a Dustin May Topps Chrome rookie card. Super cool. I love this card. Super awesome. Then the next one, it's a Brusdar Graterol Minnesota Twins Auto Topps Chrome card. And you guys see the little autograph on there. Super cool. Awesome card. And then another Brusdar Graterol. It's a Topps Bowman Chrome rookie card, 17 out of 50. and the Dodger uniform in that one. And then the last one I picked up, I'd been waiting to pick one of these up for a while, was just waiting for the right price, but I had to do it. It's a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. rookie card right there. So yeah, those were some of the cards those were the cards I picked up. And like I said, I did some more shopping when I got home. I bought a couple of boxes. I wanted to buy like boxes and stuff, but some of the prices were just ridiculous. And I'm not looking to spend a ton of money on that kind of stuff. Like, just shop and get some of my favorite players and that thing. But I found a good price on a box of the opening day cards. So a whole box of, I believe it's 35 cards. I got a box of those. I got a box of Topps cards that has about 75 in them. That one I got both of those for $15 off eBay. And I picked up a pack of the NFL 2020 Panini Chronicles draft class cards. So I have 3 boxes. They're going to be on the way. Super excited to open those up, hoping for some certain players and some rookies, and we'll see how it goes. But I'll keep you guys updated. If you enjoy checking out my card collection stuff, I'll do more of showing you guys and stuff like that. But that's going to do it for today's episode. Wanted to end on something a little fun, showing you some sports cards I got today. If you were participated in a National Baseball Card Day, comment down below on the Insta post here on YouTube, DM me, wherever. Let me know what cards you picked up, whether that was in store or out of the Topps pack that you got for free. Let me know what you guys picked up. I'd love to hear what you guys got. But I think that's going to do it for today's episode. So be sure to follow me on Instagram, J_sports_podcast. Subscribe on YouTube, enable those notifications so you know when new videos are out. Follow me on Spotify, 5-star review on Apple. It would be much appreciated. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for listening. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, this has been Joshua Nowakowski of the J Sports Podcast. Peace.